Can't be too fancy with these, so bottoms up. Yeah. That is just classic buffalo chicken wing right there. It's delicious. Man, what's going on, everybody? My name is John Serwin, and this is my kitchen. Welcome. Today, I'm gonna show you how I made this. A little double fried in beef tallow chicken wings, buffalo style. It's a appetizer classic. Show you the techniques and how it's done coming up. Stay tuned. All right, not bad. Here we have some chicken wings. We got the drumettes and the flats. What I'm going to do is, if there's any like scraggly bits like this, just trim them up a little bit. Remember, this is a chicken wing, right? This isn't gourmet exactly. We're not going crazy presentation-wise, but what we do want to do is get these kind of dry brined. This is about 1,100 grams, which is 2.5 pounds of chicken wings. I am going to borrow from the sausage making world and do 2% salt as a dry brine, because I am not going to be rinsing these. One thing I do want to do though is just make the smallest little slit inside of the chicken skin. Not really get through to the meat. I just want to give it a little bit of room to have some of that salt penetrate and then have the chicken fat render when we start frying them. All right, we have our chicken cleaned up a little bit, and now we are going in. We have 22 grams of salt right here. I'm just gonna go ahead, sprinkle it all on and toss it around. We will let these sit for at least 1 hour if you have the time. Like, this is considered a dry brine, so you can put sugar on there too, but we're making buffalo wings, right? If we were doing maybe some barbecue wings or some smoked wings, we would put a little bit of sugar in there too, but we're gonna do just a straight up salt dry brine. Grab a half sheet pan lined with our rack here, and I'm just gonna lay these on out just to kind of let some air get moved over them. I'm gonna throw them in the fridge for at least 1 hour. I mean, 4 hours would be better, overnight would be best, but hey, don't always have that time and don't always have that foresight. Kind of like me today, don't have that foresight. We used to go to Hooters, and I remember used to get all drumettes, right? That was always an option there. The older I've gotten, I don't know if it's just me, but I like the flats better now than the drums. Does Hooters still do that? They ask if you want all drumettes or all flats. Like, I'd rather take the flats, me personally. But anyway, I'm gonna do some cleanup and throw this in the fridge for 1 hour. After an hour, these really don't look too much different to me. You know, the longer it goes, the more yellowish the skin would turn. So we're gonna end up double frying. We're gonna get our beef tallow up to 350 degrees, and we will fry the first batch for about 5 minutes, take it out, rest it, crank it up to 375, and fry it again. We're gonna make up our buffalo sauce for our buffalo wings. What we're gonna start out with though is take 1 whole stick of butter. Generally, buffalo wings traditionally are just butter and hot sauce. I'm just gonna add one last little thing, which will be a little bit of garlic, why not? But we're gonna take this 1 stick of butter and we're gonna make brown butter. Brown butter is just such a fantastic flavor because you have those milk solids that have been fried in its own butter fat, and it just gives such a nice depth of flavor. So we'll let this brown on down. Those big bubbles, that's all of the water from the butter coming out. So once it really starts foaming, you're gonna start seeing some brown bits on the bottom, which is starting to show up now. So we're only gonna let this go for about another minute or two. See, now we have that foam. And we are getting there, folks. It's already, yeah, it's starting to brown up on the bottom there. Perfect. So I'm gonna turn this down to low, and I'm gonna take 4 cloves of garlic and mince it in, because we don't wanna overdo this garlic, we don't wanna overcook it. I'm actually gonna turn it off. Residual heat of that butter will cook this garlic. Now I'm gonna take 1 thing of Frank's Red Hot, this is 12 ounces, and go ahead, well actually I'm gonna give this a quick stir around, make sure it's off, get that garlic moved around. Some of those brown bits, man, it smells delicious. Now, I don't want this to be volatile, so I'm just gonna go in with a little bit at a time. Let's go with the whole thing, it's not volatile. There we go, and we can leave this off on the side to steep while we wait for our chicken wings. Let's go ahead, check the temperature of our beef tallow. All right, 350 and climbing, perfect. We're gonna get half of these in. We have 16 wings right here, so we're gonna drop in 8 right now. I think I'm gonna grab my splatter guard. We're gonna let this go for about 5 minutes. Now then, a total of 6 minutes. And we got some floating going on. We're gonna give this just a little bit more time. I'm gonna go for 1 more minute. 7 minutes later, and I think we are golden. We're gonna go ahead, take these bad boys out, rest them, get that second batch going. Because remember, we are gonna fry one more time. All right, second batch is now coming out. We're gonna, ooh, Jesus, put these off to the side. We're gonna get this oil up to 375 degrees and then fry all 16 wings at once. I believe we have reached 375. All right, perfect, 377, perfect. We're going in with all of those wings. Just drop them in like such. All right, let these cook for another 5 to 7 minutes. Splatter guard on. These have now been cooking for a total of 7 minutes on this double fry, and we are looking pretty good here, folks. I'm gonna go ahead and take these bad boys out. Look at that, got a nice crisp skin on there. Let these rest for a good 5 minutes. And there are our wings that have been resting now for about a good 6 minutes, just warm to the touch. In my bowl, gonna do the classic presentation of, this is that garlic, brown butter, and Frank's hot sauce in here. Use Crystal, use whatever kind of hot sauce you want. Maybe shouldn't have put that entire thing in there, but why not? Just throw it in there, then you toss it all around. Well, let's get after it. All the wings going in. Now let's start tossing them around. Man, I can hear that crispy skin. See if I'm skilled enough to go, ooh, geez. I think I put just a touch too much in there, but if I just keep going like this in small little motions, I think I'll be all right. Time to plate them up and serve. Okay, that's making a mess. I thought that looked cool, but disregard. All right, and there you have it, folks. That is our double fried in beef tallow classic buffalo chicken wings. And then, hey, got a little bit of homemade ranch. That's perfect for dipping with these. But yeah, classic buffalo chicken wings of, all I did different, I think, was put some garlic in with the buffalo sauce and brown the butter. But I think that just brings a depth of flavor of why not. So yeah, classic appetizer that I guess if you twist in my arm, I'm gonna say chicken wings are my #1 appetizer. They're just delicious. I like them non-breaded. This is what I did, non-breaded this time. I mean, you could always throw a little cornstarch, potato starch if you want them a little crispier, but I believe these are gonna be very, very crispy. So nothing left to do but give it the old official taste test. Let's see if I can do the old, does anyone know these techniques of you take out that one? Oh yeah, twist it off the bone a touch. All right, well, I don't know. Can't be too fancy with these, so bottoms up. Yeah. That is just classic buffalo chicken wing right there. Delicious. Man, I couldn't find it today, but get air-cooled chicken. Try not to get the chicken that has moisture added. Air-cooled is the way to go. But man, oh man, that double fry technique. The chicken is crisp, skin is still crisp. It's gonna get soggy, obviously, after sitting with the sauce for a little while, but classic buffalo flavors. Give this a shot. The simple techniques that we did of double frying it, one time at 350, next time at 375, making our own buffalo sauce, and yeah, just letting them rest properly and giving that dry brine. It's top notch. And I know at restaurants, they'll sit there and do the dry brine, do the first fry. They can just grab them on out of the fridge and give that second fry, and boom, you have yourself some delicious, delicious chicken wings. All right, guys, greatly appreciated. Thanks for coming by. Just want to leave you with this. You're only making food out of ingredients till you sit down and share them with the ones you love. Then it's a meal. All right, guys, can't thank you enough. If you could just hit that subscribe button, that would be greatly appreciated. Over here is a video that YouTube thinks you might like. And here is a video where I had those 3 salad dressings, 1 blue cheese, 1 creamy garlic, 1 ranch. That's the ranch right there. And yeah, that would pair great with these chicken wings. All right, guys, greatly appreciated. Let's keep having fun. Let's keep this train rolling. All right. Till next time.